Hi. This is a channel update, vlog, rambling me thing. Haven't done one for a while since I want to say it's been like since October or something. It's been a while, but it's been too long, and so here I am with one, and I have a lot to talk about. So uh, I guess I should get started. First things first, YouTube, the YouTube channel, since this is a YouTube video, and I should probably be talking about YouTube. First up, you may have noticed I have turned on ads for videos. Um, Not all videos, pretty much any video that's gone out in the past week, 2 weeks, and on. I've turned on ads. I thought I'd play around with it. I got accepted or whatever into the little monetization thing. I fulfilled all the requirements, and I figured I might as well turn those on. Let me know about that, please. Uh, are they annoying? Do you hate them? Do you want me to DIAF because I have put ads on my videos now? People who use ad blockers, fine, whatever. Go ahead, do it. I use those too. I hate ads. Um, which is weird because I put ads on my video. But it's just kind of one of those things, I thought I'd play around with it and see what I get. And I don't want to seem like I'm greedy or anything. And if everybody hates the ads, I'll take them right off, and that'll be the end of it. Um, Video length. You may have noticed, people who actually watch my channel. My videos are getting a little bit longer. Used to be I'd try to keep them around 20, maybe 25 minutes at most. Lately, they've been kind of creeping up there, especially with certain series. I've been just Fallout 4, for instance. I've been doing longer videos. I'll get into that a little bit later. Um, is that okay? The reason that I've been doing longer videos is uh, I put videos up of my streams. Very rarely do I ever play a game without streaming it to record for YouTube. I will stream a game on Twitch. I will record it. I'll put it up in higher quality on YouTube. I'll cut it up. Um, and usually, it ends up being 2.5 hours of streaming on Twitch is the perfect number for putting out 25-ish minutes videos on YouTube, 6 a week for a particular game or a particular stream. And that seems pretty perfect. Lately, I've been kind of going over that on Twitch. I've been streaming for 3 hours, sometimes 3.5 hours. Last week, I streamed Fallout 4 for 8 hours, which I probably shouldn't do, but I did, and that ended up being like, even with the longer videos, being like 2 weeks worth of videos. Um, so I still kind of want to keep to that 6 hour a week thing, because if I'm going to be streaming these games once a week, I don't want to start having too much kind of a backlog where if you want to watch my stream and you want to be caught up, you can watch the video. But if the last video from the previous stream is not out yet, then how can you catch up? You're going to be missing a bit, and I don't want that. I want you to be able to catch up, and that unfortunately means longer videos. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I do absolutely want your opinions on that. Do you like the longer videos? Do you want them to be shorter? Um, what do you think for people who because I'm sure there's plenty of people who don't watch my streams, and maybe they don't care about catching up. They just want to watch the videos at their leisure, and that's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you just want shorter videos, even if they end up kind of going over. Please, please let me know. I really want to know your opinion on that, if you have one. Another thing, I started this a few months ago. Like I said, it's been a while since I did one of these channel updates. The channel graphics. I've done more channel graphics. I've done more thumbnails. In particular, started putting thumbnails on things. I even put some thumbnails on some of the older content. I may still go through a couple of things. I don't know if I'm going to put thumbnails on everything. It's a case of like, I feel like if I start putting thumbnails on a lot of older videos, then I might as well put thumbnails on all of them, and that's a lot of videos to put thumbnails on. Even if they are just, the same image with a different number, it's still a lot of kind of real tedious work. But going forward, absolutely, there will be thumbnails on every single video, including this one. I'm going to have to do one of those up as soon as I stop recording this. But I think, I have a little theme going, the kind of a similar theme, a similar look to my thumbnails. I think it's fine. What do you guys think? Are the numbers easy to read? The little in however you're watching these and however you're watching seeing my list of videos. Do they look okay? I think they look pretty good, but then again, I'm the one who made them, so of course I would think that they look good because I'm biased like that. My logo icon, the little icon I use for my person, the little channel icon and stuff. I've changed. I used to use that. I still use that for my Steam icon and for other certain services. But I figured I should change it to something a little bit more relevant, and so now it's my logo. I may still change the icon, reframe it, do something else with it, but it's not going to be what it was. I want it to be a little bit more iconic, if that makes sense. That's going to be kind of a work in progress. And finally, on the YouTube front, intros and outros. I'm shit at editing. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm not very good at editing. I don't really have the programs, and I don't feel like spending the hundreds of dollars for like Vegas or Premiere. You can get Premiere via subscription now, but it's still money every month that I don't really have. So I end up using things like Blender and Avi Demux to cut videos up. I only use Blender when I'm trying to do something fancy, like I did that for a couple of Dark Souls videos. That one video where I had the try count for the Nameless King. I use Blender for that. It has its limitations, and most of the time I just use AvidMux and I just cut, and then I save a video out, and that's a video. I don't really have intros. I don't have a little screen at the beginning. I don't really have anything at the end. My question to you is that okay? Are you guys okay with that? With the way things are right now on that front? Do you want me to put in some kind of little like 5-second intro? It wouldn't be like super professional. It'd probably just be like my logo and the with a weird kind of green grid background that I use for like 5 seconds, and then it'll go kind of fade into the game. Same with the outro. It's probably what it would be. Do you want that? Because I can do that probably if you really want it. Otherwise, it's going to stay the same. And I'm not too worried about that. I just thought while I'm doing this channel update, I would ask you guys. And yes, this is going to be a long video. Twitch updates. I apparently have gotten enough viewers and have done enough hours in the past couple of weeks to be offered affiliate status. It's not that big of a deal. It's kind of an automated process. Basically, you just have to reach a certain quota of viewers and hours in a certain time, and then you will be able to kind of do things like bits and stuff, and you get your own custom emote, potentially, which of course I have to make myself or have someone make for me. The one caveat to that is that I had been thinking about maybe trying out another service again, like Mixer, which used to be Beam, or streaming to YouTube. With Twitch affiliate, if I go into their affiliate program, I cannot do that. I can stream to those. I can't stream at the same time. They would have to be Mixer specific or YouTube specific streams, and I don't really know if I want to do that. But that's fine if I do this, and I might do this. So it's not really gonna really change too much about my channel. The only real big change is not really a big change, is the emote. What do you want? If I do this, if I get my own custom emote, what do you guys want? Because I have no idea what I would even do. I will of course be asking this on Twitch during my next few streams and getting ideas for it. But I'm just kind of at a loss. The other thing I wanted to mention is that my my video quality, my bit rate that I've been using on Twitch has gone up to 3500, which used to be kind of the what they call the soft cap. You know, Twitch generally liked you to only stay at 3500 and try not to go past that. Nowadays, the soft cap is 6000. They changed that a few months ago. But I'm staying at 3500 because I don't know. It's hard for me to gauge when I'm getting those transcoding options, and for someone who doesn't have very good internet, even 3500 can sometimes be a little hard. And 6000, of course, is like half my friends probably don't have 6000, or at least don't have stable enough internet to watch me at 6000 bitrate. And if I don't have those transcoding options, they can't watch me, and that sucks. And I don't want that. But I think that 3500 looks perfectly fine. You know, I don't ever really go up above 720 resolution. I have been playing around with 60 FPS lately, and I think that it looks fine. Not all games are going to be 60 FPS, like Saints Row 2, for instance, is capped at 30 FPS, so I'm not bothering for 60 FPS. Fallout 4, I do at 30 FPS because my computer is not good enough to play it with all the mods that I have above like 40. So why bother with 60? I'll just stay at 30. I like the way the stream looks for now. If you have opinions, obviously, that's what this is for. It's you know, I want some discussion to be had if you have any opinions about that or comments. Speaking of games, Deus Ex. I really suck at this game, and it's frustrating in some ways because sometimes I get into the mindset where I'm treating it as a shooter, and it definitely is an RPG and not a shooter. And I think it's a lot more engaging as an RPG. And I need to get back into that mindset, but I really enjoy playing it. And I hope that it is at least entertaining to watch, even if I am the world's worst player at it. Because I do plan to finish this game, the first game. And I do plan to play Human Revolution and Mankind Divided. Probably, I mean, Human Revolution, I'm pretty sure I can play at max settings. Mankind Divided, though, I'm probably going to have to turn some stuff down. My computer is not the best. But I do plan to play through the whole series. Invisible War is a maybe, but I do have it. I got it like in a bundle. I do have it. I probably am not going to play it until after the other games. It's probably going to be like a final play for Deus Ex. But I enjoy it, and I'm going to continue playing it. Saints Row. I was kind of, you know, I was struggling for just a few weeks there, trying to figure out what the hell else we could play after we got done with Dying Light, and we may indeed go back and revisit Dying Light when more of the updates come out. If they do like a more story updates and stuff, we'll go back. We'll play more of that. But then I thought, Saints Row 2 is full co-op. Saints Row 1, unfortunately, not full co-op. But I've never played Saints Row 1. I've never played Saints Row 2 before now. I've heard that Saints Row 2 is almost kind of a remake, not remake, kind of like an update, kind of like we can do better, so let's make a sequel, but let's kind of hit the same story notes and the same tone. And that's what Saints Row 2 is. And it's fun. It's I mean, it's a Saints Row game. You if you like that kind of thing, it's impossible not to have fun with this kind of game. But one thing that I've seen is that the mission setup is a little bit repetitive, and that's fine. It's kind of endemic to this kind of game, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's the way the gameplay is, and like I said, it's still fun. I'm not entirely sure it's fun to necessarily watch on YouTube. Maybe fun on stream if we have the people there interact, with interaction. That's kind of that's the advantage of streaming versus YouTube. And so my thoughts are that after this week's round of videos, which are going up kind of as is, that Rill and I are probably going to start doing some of those, like the side missions, the sewer truck mission, the hoeing missions, the this and that, on stream, but probably not going to be putting them up on YouTube. We're going to be doing them kind of maybe at random times, just whenever we feel like playing. And then we will save the story progression and the gang progression missions for the scheduled streams and for YouTube as well. I'm considering possibly doing some kind of highlight videos for those and maybe putting those up on YouTube. But again, those require editing, and I'm shit at editing. I don't have the tools necessary for that. The easy tools. So that's kind of iffy, but that might possibly be something that we do. But I think that will kind of cut out some of the chaff of a somewhat repetitive bit of gameplay. It's fun. It's fun for me and Real, but it might not be fun for you guys to watch. So I'm kind of cut that out. But again, as always, if you have comments about that, if you have opinions about that, let me know. Comments on this video, or shoot me a Twitter DM, or talk to me in Discord, which I will get to as a topic later in this video. Fallout 4. Random stream whenever I feel like it. Possibly also used as filler for instance, if Real can't make it to a co-op stream, I'll probably just do Fallout 4 instead. I usually do these for a bit longer, and I will cut them up into longer videos, similar to how I did Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wild, earlier this year. It's fun for me to play, and it's at times I can get super engrossed in it. Like I said, the first time I played it for like friggin' 8 hours, and it didn't feel like 8 hours. Like I looked at the clock, and I kept saying, maybe I should stop, and then I just kept on going, and I just like it. It's it's heavily modded. I'm doing kind of an RP thing with it. I kind of am trying vaguely to stay in character, as a person new to the Commonwealth and wanting to be king of the Commonwealth, I suppose, is as good a phrase as any. I'm pretty sure it's been used before, but that's kind of my goal. I want to make big settlements. I want to get the raiders under my thumb, that kind of thing. Sometimes I have to break character. It's just the nature of it. I try not to, but it happens. Let me know what you guys think of that. The mod list is mostly set in stone. Maybe 1 or 2 additions, and that's it. I don't want to get too crazy, because obviously the more mods you add, the less stable the game is, and I do want the game to stay stable, because I'm planning on playing this game until I can't, until it gets too unstable, until it crashes too much, which I know is kind of inevitable. It'll happen eventually, but I don't want it to happen too soon. So that's that. That's Fallout 4. Again, let me know about video length. I do longer because I play for longer. I don't necessarily need to keep those kind of in line with when I stream them, because, as I said, I'd stream them kind of at random times. So I won't necessarily do them like, make 6 videos out of every stream, like I do with the others. But I do tend to keep them longer because I stream for longer. Gunpla. Where has Gunpla gone? I have stopped Gunpla. I like doing Gunpla. It didn't seem terribly popular. on stream or on YouTube. So I kind of, it's one of those it's one of those choices you have to make. Do you want to keep on putting time and money into this, or do you got to let it go? And I guess I've kind of let it go. I do still have other models that I can do. I have not continued my Gunpla after the Chimeras. So I do still have several models there sitting under my desk. I do still have it set up to stream. I just am not sure that people really were into it. If you are, let me know. As always, please let me know. Comment, Twitter, Discord. Again, I'll get to that later. I do still have footage for all my previous models as far as time lapse goes, because I haven't really put up a time lapse for a while. The reason is it's a combination of being busy and being lazy and having no motivation to do the time lapses. They might still happen. I do still have all the footage. I just haven't put them together. Again, editing happens. One other thing, one other game to talk about, if you can call Gunpla a game. Final Fantasy XIV, I haven't streamed very much of it, even though I kind of have it fairly prominently displayed in my Twitch panel and on my Discord for now. I'm thinking that I might do a playthrough from scratch. Probably streamed, although with the intention from the get-go to make it a YouTube series. I may do a playthrough from level 1. I'd put all the cutscenes in. I'd do all the cutscenes probably. I might cut out some of the grinding if I have to do any grinding. I probably don't have to do any grinding. There's double XP servers now. I'll just go on one of those. But I would use this character as my main kind of stream character. If I ever did other streams or other videos that have Final Fantasy XIV involved, I would use this character from now on. It's still kind of, streams would be random. It wouldn't be scheduled stream. It would just be whenever I felt like it. It could be late at night. It could be for an hour. It could be for 3 hours. It's just an idea for now. It might be something that I do. I do play Final Fantasy XIV regularly. It is my MMO. And I kind of want to get involved a little bit more in the video and streaming side of it. I can't do really good edited videos like Speakers Network or even Mr. Happy and people like that, but I can do something, and I want to do something. So I want your opinions. Do you want to see this? Is this something that you want to see? And if so, what do you want to see? Do you want to see the cutscenes? Do you want to see everything? Do you want me to just skip to Heaven's Word or to Stormblood? Do you what race do you want me to play? What class do you want me to play? Because I'm open for all of that. I can play anything. I have played pretty much anything, and I am perfectly comfortable playing anything. So please let me know. I know I'm asking for a whole lot of feedback from this video, and I'm sorry, but this is what happens when I don't do one of these for 3/4 of a year. Moving on, audio. Just want to quickly touch on audio. It is something that I am always adjusting, always fixing, always tweaking. I had videos, or I had videos. I had problems. I had issues the past week or two with my audio being weird, where I'd go like super low and I would low toned, low pitched for some reason. Very annoying, and it's not really something that I can fix for something that I've already recorded. It happens, it's there, and there's not much I can do about it. Hopefully I have fixed that, though, going forward. Hopefully I have found the problem and I fixed it. We'll see. It's not hard to stop and take 30 seconds and fix it on the fly. It's just that when I'm streaming, when I'm recording, I can't hear myself, so I don't know if it's happening or not. You know what I mean? It's really annoying that way. But I like the way that I sound right now, I think. I like the way my settings are right now. So, so there's that. So I'm fairly satisfied. Some games in particular can be annoying. Saints Row 2, for instance, will at times be super quiet, like in the gameplay and stuff, and then a cutscene comes on and it's just super loud and I can't hear anything going on. I can't hear Rill when she's saying something because of the cutscene, and it seems like, the cutscene's even louder than my voice, and my voice is usually the loudest thing on a video. I'll try to look into that, see if I can do some kind of a limiter on there. I don't know. I just wanted to touch on it. Anyway, final bit of info is Discord, which I have mentioned a few times already, and I will actually get into now. I have Discord. I have a Discord server. It is Mergrim server for now until I think of a more creative name. I will put an invite link in the description of this video. I think, probably, if that's a good idea. It is a work in progress. I have a bot set up to make it so that you have to agree to rules before you join, but it's super simple. It's like it's like /agree, and then you're a member. I have a bot to announce streams and video uploads for not only myself but a few of my friends. They don't make videos as much as I do. They don't stream as much as I do, so it's mostly going to be for me. But it will do stuff for them as well. The Discord, Discord is certainly a voice application, but this server is primarily for text. I am not someone who will sit in a voice channel and listen all day. I prefer text for communication most of the time, but certainly there are voice channels in my server that you are free to use. So if you want to use those, go ahead. Right now it's pretty much just myself and my friends. People like Rill and Craig and Pyro, people you've probably seen and or heard on stream before, and a couple of my other friends, Runo, etc. But I'm always looking to kind of make it grow. This is kind of my feeble attempt at making some kind of community around my channel and my Twitch. So we'll see how this goes. I do want, as always, I want opinions. I want comments on the way it's set up. If you want to join, channels, are the channels okay? Do I have enough bots? Do I have too many bots? I don't think I have too many bots just yet. I only have like 2 or 3 bots. They have very specific functions. But feel free to join me and chat when I'm on. It's usually in the evenings and nights. Come on by. That's it, I guess. This is kind of a bit of a long video. Oh my god, 30 minutes of me rambling on about my channel. Maybe I'll speed this up slightly. But thanks very much for watching. I'm sorry that it's been so long since I've done this, and I'm sorry that it's been so long of a video. But I needed to talk about all this stuff. So, as always, comment, please, on this video, or Twitter, or join my Discord, and let me know what you think about all of this stuff, because I am very interested in hearing your opinions. I look forward to doing more videos. I look forward to doing more streams, and I hope that you look forward to them as well. So, thanks, as always, for watching, and goodbye.